Amber Heard may not have the role she was supposed to have as Mera in Aquaman 2. Why? I don't know. Is she too crazy? Did she cause too much trouble? Is it the lawsuits? Are people worried about her being reliable? Let's check out the article. Amber Heard Aquaman 2 role may be reduced. This is from Cosmic Book News. I like this website. Is this rumor? It's rumor. Was it announced publicly? It was not really announced in a big way, but you can obviously understand how this is probably true. It's claimed that Amber Heard's role as Mera in Aquaman 2 may be reduced, which follows allegations of domestic violence and a lawsuit from former husband Johnny Depp. Can you imagine you make movies? You're in that movie business. It is an exciting business. So you spend $200 million to make a movie. You're going to have to spend another $200 million to market it. You're in the middle of a pandemic. You have Ray Fisher arguing about being abused, but not exactly saying what the abuse is, attracting all kinds of bizarre negative attention to the DC universe. And then you've got this whole situation with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Movie theaters are not really open. They're finally starting to open in New York State, but that's only after you reduce the occupancy to 25% or less than 25%, no more than 50 people at a time, and not in New York City. And that is your business. Also, you're trying to have this coherent universe of movies, and you spent $105 billion to acquire AT&T to acquire Warner Media to get into this situation. This is crazy. It's crazier than it's ever been. I have to imagine like it's only going to get crazier with all sorts of nuttiness. This is why I say, like, with all these movies being produced, all these comics-based films, at least like Kevin Feige, I don't know what he's going to do to the MCU. It looks like he's going to turn it into the female Marvel universe and throw SJW stuff in there and probably ruin it. But at least, like, there's a guy there that's been at the helm of it for years, trying to kind of keep it all together and keep it under control. He somehow maintained the relationship with Sony, that they have control over Spider-Man. I mean, Feige is doing a much better job than DC is doing, at least with respect to keeping the craziness to a minimum. And correct me if I'm wrong, put in the comments below, but at least for right now. I didn't like what Captain Marvel was, but compared to this is just craziness. Like, you know, with the success of Aquaman, why not do a Mera spinoff? Well, because you don't know if she's going to, like, what she's going to do next, or what her reputation's going to be. You can't depend on her. Likewise, you can't depend on Ray Fisher. Anyway, we'll get right into the article. Before we do, if you want to support my work, I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell for notifications. YouTuber Grace Randolph took to Twitter to offer that sources have filled her in that Amber Heard is still attached to appear in Aquaman 2, though her role could be reduced in the movie depending on how things go with the Johnny Depp situation. Could you imagine that your love life or your divorce or whatever is tied up to all of your career and all of your work and your entire future, and unbelievable craziness. As Depp is suing Heard for $50 million, alleging she lied about claims of domestic abuse and that it was Heard who was allegedly behind the abuse. Always accuse the other people of what it is that you're doing. Very sneaky. We'll see how that turns out. One more post for today. Ezra Miller and Johnny Depp are definitely in Fantastic Beasts 3. Amber Heard is definitely in for Aquaman 2. However, they're shooting so that Depp and Heard's roles can be decreased if bad press, tweeted Randolph. A new female character is added to Aquaman 2. In regards to Aquaman 2, since Amber Heard and Mera may have been decreased, Randolph says a new female character will be added to the sequel, which sounds as if the new character will be a new female star. Yeah, you would think, but you got to check into this person's background, right? I mean, hopefully at this point they're starting to do that, saying like, all right, you want someone young, you want someone beautiful, cool. But do you have someone that is stable? Do you have someone that's not going to go berserk? I don't envy them for this. Like, how do you pick someone that just like, yeah, I'm beautiful, I can, be interesting to an audience, I'm engaging, but not completely crazy. I don't know how to do that. The Amber Heard and Johnny Depp lawsuit has been ongoing, which saw Heard file a counterclaim for $100 million. See, she's twice as right. This summer, that's the problem with suing people. They can counterclaim you, which just means you have to fight it out for that many more years. And Heard and her team have also unsuccessfully been trying to get Depp's case tossed out of court. It's not getting tossed out of court. According to Deadline, the latest is that Depp may be forced to appear in court, which could impact his filming on Fantastic Beasts 3. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Aquaman 2 is due out December 16th, 2022, directed by James Wan and stars Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa, as you know, has sent support for Ray Fisher. I don't know how Jason Momoa feels about their lawsuit or how much he wants Mira to be in Aquaman 2, but I would assume he would be heavily supporting Amber Heard as he supports Ray Fisher, and it can be some incredible battle. That's, I guess, a problem with you. You've just got a lot of actors working together, but why? Tell me in the comments what you think below. Why has Marvel not had this kind of problem with their actors? Like, why have things worked basically more smoothly where you don't see like all sorts of crazy drama going on with the Marvel characters? Do you think, because this is what I think, is maybe it comes through Kevin Feige, where he's like, all right, yeah, Robert Downey Jr. Now, Robert Downey Jr. was a risk. He was, because he had all kinds of problems, personal problems, and then they brought him into Iron Man. But they also got him cheap that way, which is something they wanted. They knew they were taking a risk. So what's going on with these actors? Like, how is it that Marvel's able to generally keep their people in check, but DC can't? What's that all about? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, if you want to support my work, good idea. Check out collegeofthedead.com. A lot of other people have. Ships immediately because the books are in print. College of the Dead Book 1, College of the Dead Book 2, and College of the Dead Book 3 is already in the works. Also in the works, The Mermaids, which is kind of like Game of Thrones with mermaids, at epicmermaids.com. Just sign up for the email list so that you get notified when the book does launch, and I will let you know when it's coming out. I'm really excited about this. It's full color, ongoing series, more than 30 characters. This took years to get done. You're going to love it when you get it. This is one of my favorite projects. I will see you again soon with another video, and if I don't see you, I will miss you.